So as we were driving along, we saw this place. It was called Hole in the Wall Picnic Area. It's a literal hole in the wall.
La, 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 la.
We just pulled into Custer State Park and we are driving through the beautiful park and looking for where we go because we don't know yet. And we are staying in the Grace Coolidge Campground. For the second time, we have forgotten to fill up with water, and this does not have water hookups. So here we are. We had to pull out. Luckily we weren't set up this time, like all the way. So for those of you that don't RV, some places have water hookups and electric hookups. Some places have just electric. We just left a place that had nothing. No electric or anything. So as long as you have a way to, like, you can fill up your fresh water tank, which is what we did. You just fill up your tank usually from a place like this. And you fill up your fresh water tanks and then you take it off to your site. And that's what we're doing. This place has electricity and that's it. And Joseph's dumping our tanks because we were at the boondocking spot and we didn't have a dump station. So he is taking care of that for us now. So you just have to make sure your tanks don't get full before you leave a boondocking place because then you're stuck. So anyway, that's what we're doing now. We're dumping and then filling up our water and then heading back to our spot. We're gonna pull into our camping spot, take 2. Now that we have water and dumped.
Yeah, now we're actually prepared. Like the average weight of a buffalo, Hannah, is 1,900 pounds.
We are driving on Wildlife Loop Road to try to see what we can see, and we just saw a pronged-horned antelope. Pretty amazing, and a whole herd of them, which is really cool. So drive is really pretty. Even if you don't see any wildlife, it's just a really pretty drive. So come check it out. It is amazing.
He's obviously.
He's like the lookout.
There's donkeys out here. I'm gonna see if I can get a little closer to him. Yep. See, there he is. He's just gonna come right up to the. He's gonna come right up to the car.
Here it comes. You ready, guys? Get your fingers out of the way. Get your fingers out of the way. Yeah,
Up.
yeah. All right, watch out. He's gonna come back for more. It's okay. You can stand here. Here he comes. Woo!
I want to see the buffalo. Just stick his face up.
Custer State Park is it's like the best free if you're camping here. Like drive-through zoo, man, it's amazing. You get all these bison everywhere, and then there's the donkeys, and then there's the antelope. It's just so cool. Prairie dogs, amazing. So amazing. You totally have to do Wildlife Road if you come here. Check out how many bison are just everywhere.
What do you guys think? Should we go up there? No worries or anything.
Alright, so we made it to Wind Cave National Park. I'd like to say that we planned this today, but we didn't. We planned to come, and we saw that it was 5 miles away from where we were. So we came to check it out, and we're here now checking it out. Cave breathing. Changing weather patterns brings changes in the outside atmospheric pressure. When the outside pressure increases, air flows into the cave. When the outside air pressure drops, air flows out of the cave. The cave breathes until inside and outside pressures are equal. That's why it's a wind cave. Turn of the century caving.
This morning when I came out, the cave was breathing in, and then it changed out within a couple hours after I left. Yeah. Now some days you can come down to the natural entrance, and the cave will be doing this, neither in nor out. So, does anyone know why the cave is doing this? Is it a bunch of prehistoric prairie dogs breathing out at the same time?
We just finished with the Wind Cave National Park tour. Down in the cave, it was the natural entrance tour. $36 for our whole family.
$36, but it's like you can't
do that
can't see
ever
this
again. Yeah.
Anywhere. I mean, there's one of these, and it's the second longest cave in the world. I think, right?
Sixth?
Oh, sixth.
Hannah always knows the details.
less
She reads
exciting.
signs. So when we were first going into the cave, I was honestly feeling a little bit claustrophobic. And like I couldn't breathe. I was like, oh no, what happens if I get in here? And I'm like, ugh. Okay, so there was a family, the McDonald's, and Alvin was a 16-year-old. He was one of the main explorers of this cave. He was a 16-year-old who would come down in with one of these cans and a candle and string to find his way back out. And when she shows you how dark it is, it's just crazy. Unfortunately, he died when he was 20. Really cool. Like, I can't believe that someone that young was that brave, and he explored like 6 or 7 miles of the cave. They still have not found the end of Wind Cave yet. They're still allowing people to go in and explore to try to see if they can find the end of it, and they still haven't found it yet.
So we're out here playing. It's sprinkling a little bit, but it's not a big deal. The kids are, they've made, this is a building area, and they have made this little roller coaster for this little ball with some PVC things. And so what we're trying to do is we're trying to see how long we can make it go. And that's what we've started over there, working our way down.
We decided to come out this evening. I brought the kids dinner in the car, some simple stuff for dinner, and then we're driving on the Needles Highway. We just saw the hole in the wall picnic area, which was really cool.
It's a literal hole in the wall.
Okay, so this is the coal tunnel. It's like really cool to go through. You can see that it is like, I don't know how tall it is. There was a sign up there that said like 9 feet. I'll have to Google it, but really cool.
Perfect. You looked just at the right time, Daddy.
You sure did. Bye. I was like, hey, wait, let's take a This sign over here is in the shade, so it's like everybody's standing in their own light. They're casting a shadow on it. If they turned it around, then everybody could see it without anybody's shadow on it. But I don't want to be that guy who goes and turns it around and says, it should go this way. It drives her crazy that I'm that guy, but I am.